Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Plasmatron on the Amstrad CPC, and this is a game request by Yellow Belly on YouTube. Right, so this is a game I have never played before. It's a shoot 'em up game, and I do believe this is not going to be a very good game. I did see this on Yellow Belly's stream, hence why I got requested to play it. Yeah, everyone seems to think that I have a thing for crap games. Yeah. Right, okay, let's play the game, shall we? Push fire to start. Excuse me. Here we go, making a noise. Oh, we're stopped, and we ain't going any faster. Right, graphically, it don't look too bad. A little bit messy. The main sprite, your ship, looks pretty good. It's very detailed. Oh, ooh. But when you play it, then it becomes apparent. The slowdown is the worst thing about this game. Well, you can take damage, you can get hit. You've got an energy meter there, a damage meter, but you've also got a shield. Once your shield is done, then it goes into your damage. But it's attempting parallax scrolling here, and it's not doing it extremely well. Actually, it's not doing it well at all, and you only get the one life, and that's it. So you've got to wait till it comes out of its base, so you ain't got no control of it at this stage. It's when it appears out of this little area here, out of its lair, whatever. Now you've got full control over it. That's how far you can go forwards. You can't go any further forwards than that. So you've got quite a bit of playing area. Sprites, I mean, they're the right size. You know, they could have made a good game there. This could have been a good game. But the slowdown of it, it's ruining the game. I mean, the ship moves around pretty good. But, you can... Look at that slowdown. That is horrible. Maybe if they didn't bother with parallax scrolling, it might have gone a bit faster. Maybe they was being a bit too ambitious with this. I mean, if it scrolled nicely, you don't have to have the parallax. And that looks a mess. That those buildings or whatever it is, it looks bloody awful. They could have just gone away with that, put something else in, because it's really slowing down the game even more. It just really comes unresponsive. It didn't need to put the parallax scrolling in. If it was too much to ask, don't bother. Could have just made it, you know, with the background, and that's it. Look, you've got the stars, you've got the background and the foreground, all moving different rates. And I think that's really slowing the game down. Didn't have to do that. Yes! Oh no. No, I thought I got killed there, no. Didn't have to do that. It would have been a good game without that. And if it were moved at a nice scroll, you know, because good, as we all know, good scrolling can be done on the CPC. Oh, I get to enter my name. Typing it in. Typing my name in. Always. Oh, someone else is called John. Perhaps he was the programmer. Damn you, John. Could have made it better. You know, you could have made this game better without all the fancy parallax scrolling. like my shoot 'em ups, especially my space shoot 'em ups like this. I do like space shoot 'em up games. I don't like it when it's too difficult. Obviously, that's one of my peeves about shoot 'em ups, when it's too difficult. But they're a good game here. I feel that there is a good game could have been done with this. But I've just gone over ambitious with the parallax scrolling. I think that is slowing the game down. Could this be a Commodore 64 game? When I'm looking at this, I'm thinking this looks like a Commodore 64 game. Maybe probably because it was... don't know. I'm just looking at the graphics. This reminds me it could be a Commodore 64 game originally. If it came out on the Commodore 64, I don't know. Might be worth investigating it. Because it made me think the Commodore 64 has all this hardware scrolling, so this sort of game would have suited the Commodore 64 because it can do parallax scrolling scrolling very well. Now they've just ported it to the Amstrad, and it's just, well, I don't think there's a direct port, you can't do that, different processors, but I feel there's a good game here, but it's just not working because there's too much slowdown with maybe the parallax scrolling. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I mean, as I said, the main sprite, the graphics look a bit messy. Well, the main sprite looks good, but all this, I mean, the foreground, yeah, it looks all right. Or background rather, but the foreground rather, it looks a total mess. I don't know what this is in the background. Is that some sort of space station? I don't know. It looks like a boiler in space. Yeah, it's just not needed. It's just not needed. They could have sacrificed all this, you know, for a much smoother gameplay. I'd much rather have a much smoother gameplay than all this ambition going on, which ain't working. Because sometimes it just speeds up, and just slows, speeds up and slows, which is a shame. As I was saying, there could be a good game here. There could be a good game here. It's just, I think they put ambition over gameplay, trying to make it look good. As I said, well, as Top Gear would say, ambitious but rubbish. I mean, it's sort of playable. This is the thing. I usually would, if it's a complete shit game, I would say it's a complete shit game, but it's, you know, I don't want it to be a shit game because it looks quite good. Apart from the foreground, that looks pretty crap. But I mean, when the shit moves around, it moves well, but then it just slows down and it's not good. It's not good. It could have been better. It could have been better. But to play, it's not a very nice experience. Hence why I'm not really swearing, you know, it's not... It's just... it was too over-ambitious. You know... They should have made it more basic. Not done with the parallax scrolling, because I think that is what's slowing it down. When too many ships come on the screen, then it slows it right down even more. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. You got to give it a go for yourself to see what I'm talking about. But it does speed up, slow down. It just sort of, it does ruin the gameplay. But yeah, it's a shame, really. It's a shame because, as I said, it could have been good. It could have been good. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.